So, the following video you're about to see had some audio issues. Databugs got into the tracks from the Discord side of things, so I wasn't able to really recover all of it. So what I've decided to do is I've decided to cut off that part, including my side, because I don't like hearing myself talk to myself. It's weird. And then we'll go ahead and present to you just the game audio at those portions. Again, I do apologize, and I hope you enjoy the following presentation. Thank you.
Yeah. I have Ryzen Switch too. But
Yeah,
apparently now it's on PC, so
Wait a
it's
minute.
like...
I don't want to figure out how to edit models just to make everyone geese.
I was gonna do this. Remember when you told me to pick the map the last time? I was gonna do this, but I felt like it was such a letdown because there were so many great words to pick from, but I'm happy you're doing it this time.
I mean, it's just a bunch of dashes.
Yeah, it's perfect.
Level 98 Firefield.
Yeah.
Perfect. Spicy.
Okay, on the one hand, it is just a bunch of dashes. On the other hand, it is the easiest keywords to translate into Morse code.
You guys
that nothing
understand
in
Morse
Morse
code?
code?
I'm stupid.
No, it's what this is when I created the server, I put like separation between some of the spicier words from the regular words, and I decided to make it so if you use all of the dash words, you get the highest level field you can possibly get with the highest amount of crap in it. So, and the funny story is, when I first did this, I told Spooky on he was streaming, and he went there and he got instantly hit by a Astro King and lost a level. So, revenge.
Yeah. Seriously?
There's only 3 things in here: Psyche
Astro
Visions, Astro Kings. See, look how that looks.
It's perfect. It's chef's kiss.
My kind of party.
My kind of part. I'm a charging my lasers.
Remember, for ambushes.
I mean, it's shining darkness.
You need to change your symbol to just a graphic of the word ambush.
The kanji for ambush.
There we are.
Now, Frowny Face Server it is. Frowny Face Server is what it'll be.
That's fair.
What are we doing here? Are we trying to just like,
Completed.
yeah, like the
Yep.
whole thing?
Yep.
Full clear. I would have said full clear, full send. I guess I did anyway, but I was banned from saying that yesterday. Apparently 18-year-olds get embarrassed when I use references.
Wait, what?
At work yesterday. A co-worker's stepson is in my department, and I said full send, and he just looked at me and was like, don't.
Wait, what's so wrong about saying that?
I'm old.
Full send? Like, that doesn't sound bad. You feel me?
No, but coming out of me, it's like, you know, when grandparents in the early 2000s tried to, you know, connect with their grandkids by learning to rap.
Oh.
Which I also threatened to suggest to his grandparents.
You guys should learn how to
It's like,
rap.
it's cool, I'll send them some DMX, they'll love it.
I listen to the rap music. Jeez.
I listen to the rapper.
Although if anybody's grandparents want to start barking like a dog like DMX does, I think that'd be freaking hilarious, so I'm down.
It's dark and hell is hot.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
God, now I'm just thinking of that Mad TV sketch where they had DMX on and Aries Spears playing his mother.
Just remember, oh, there's the Astro King. I just remember this thing from somewhere online where it was like DMX is the only rapper to rap fluently in dog.
Chill, bro.
That's great.
Twilight onions.
Yeah, not the golden variety, but
Maybe one
These ones
day.
are just good.
The old microwave's in here.
Wait, so good. You're the tank, right?
I run into things and I spin into things.
technically I should be the tank. I'm just no good.
Why you say that?
Well, for starters, I was about 3 miles wide of everybody else when we opened this portal. And on the other half, we have been lectured to death on the statistics of dot hack, and Blade Master is apparently the tank class.
I thought heavy was.
You would think.
I mean, back when I played, heavy was the fucking tank.
Yeah, apparently as the stats break down, Blade Master has a slight defensive advantage. Which I can tell you from the number of game overs I've had, I have yet to actualize, but I've been told it's out there.
And I pretty much played Heavy Axe like a tank because that's what I thought it was supposed to be. And like,
Big giant armor.
worked
Dude.
out.
What about heavy blade though?
I think they're more tanky
Nah.
than I think they're supposed to be more tanky, but still don't think they pull the role as well.
Yeah.
Heavy Blade just kind of feels like a damage class, honestly. Oh, speaking of damage.
Oh god, you're dying.
Oh
Save him.
shit!
Oh, yeah.
Right. No!
Get him up.
Oh yeah. Armor generals.
Yep.
Thank you.
Yeah, you'd think the big things would be the scariest. Nope, it's those things. They come in multiples.
So while we got a moment, could I get Rig Game and Rig Same on everyone?
Absolutely. Let me look out for any fun time Charlies.
Fun time, Charlie's.
But like, when I played Infection, heavy was that bitch, you feel me? I put the what's
Yeah.
that invisible sword on him, and I destroyed Scathe, and I just played healer. That's great.
Honestly, playing healer as Kite for that battle is definitely the way to go.
Exactly right. And I thought I was stupid. I thought I was dumb, but it apparently worked. So I was like, yeah, this is the way to go. You feel me?
Again. Oh.
Oh
We're
no!
down.
Oh no!
Okay, we're good.
Oh, Rez, let's go!
Whew. Thank you.
What a lifesaver!
All right, let's
Emuz has now figured out which shortcuts are most important today. Oh, shit. Here we go.
Thank you.
ever since I gave up that whole rip main lifestyle, I've been just doing resurrects. It just makes more sense. In Fragment, it makes a heck of a lot more sense. Let's get some buffs back up.
Yeah. There we go.
Spooky's caffeinated today.
I'm a little bit of everything.
Awesome.
You got the cheese going, bro?
Always.
Go.
It's all Buddha.
I mean, we call him Gouda Knight, but honestly, you could just refer to him as Velveeta. Dude's better than Cheddar.
I believe it is grunty time.
Gouda shines upon us. You fell out with the
Proof of justice. Can't use this item.
Oh, fun fact. Milky Grunties also have noble wines for trade.
Ooh.
Really?
Yeah. So you can now head offline and get 2 noble wines at a time in trade. 3 if you party up with Terajima Ryoko, but that one won't replenish.
Time?
Oh yeah.
You guys are already capped though, aren't you?
What do you mean?
No.
Level cap?
Yeah.
No. It takes a really long time to get to 99. Like, you basically get like 1 XP a monster towards the end of it, and it just takes forever.
Oh wow.
It's a slow grind. I'm level 83.
Whatever.
Yeah, while we were setting up, we ran a farming dungeon of Madame Niagara's and got a quality 2 XP per kill.
It's sad though, because when you're in the higher levels, it's like sometimes 2 XP is exciting.
I could use it. I could use
Oh,
a
yeah.
rig game. Rig scene.
Ah, wide as a wave.
Aren't you
master.
99
Great game.
EP?
Nope. I'm 92.
Oh, okay. So you're the highest.
Nope. AGOGG is.
Nope.
Oh, GG.
93.
Oh, there you go. It's sad because I remember.
Okay. Flat misses on Anode Spiral, 50 SP, well spent.
Oh man, that fair.
So is there like reason not to use data drain in this game?
If you use it too much, bad stuff happens sometimes.
I lost a level to it.
Yeah, I was about to say that happened to me too. But it is the only way to
I
get
figured
to
that you shouldn't use it. I played,
Yeah.
but I'm a solo leveler.
Thing about online though is the way it works is it's geared towards 3 players in a party, and if one person does it too much, they'll lose the ability to do it.
Yeah.
One's down.
I just literally hit my first spin attack and then got ready to heal.
It's a good strategy.
So what is that bug that you bring up, Emi?
Holy cow. That was Marrow's, I believe. Water of Summon.
It's like a
We
sea
have a
serpent.
dank magician in voice chat channel.
Oh, see him there. I haven't looked over to that side.
That's the elemental hit. Oh,
Playing Pokemon. What axe is this even?
3 EXP.
Missing.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I can't believe these guys got past me. No, I can.
Might as well rebuff now. Yeah, it's a good idea. I like that. Yeah,
Hurry up on speed bump.
yeah, I actually have 4 elemental summons. So that's what I've been
So
using.
that's you.
Yep.
Yeah. See, I assume Wave Master was just a healer, but
Oh, they're both black and white. They're the red. They're definitely a red mage without the sword.
Yeah.
oh, okay. Oh, so you guys play Final Fantasy too?
Oh yeah. I play too much Final Fantasy now.
Yeah, I do as well.
What was it, Thursday we were talking about it, and I had mentioned my first experience playing Final Fantasy on a little like 6-inch black and white TV that you had to dial in a radio station for audio.
Oh man.
Loved that TV, by the way.
The first Final Fantasy game I played, turns out, wasn't a Final Fantasy game, it was actually a mana game, but they called it Final Fantasy.
Oh,
over here
Final
on Game-
Fantasy Legend?
Yeah, on Game Boy.
Yeah.
Wait, are you? Oh.
They were worried that like people wouldn't understand or like what it was, so they were just like, we'll just call it Final Fantasy. Westerners know what Final Fantasy is.
I love looking back at Japan's attitude towards the American gaming market.
They think we're all fucking stupid.
Yeah.
And sometimes they got a point.
Exactly. We're dumb.
I actually remember the third of the Final Fantasy adventure games. I absolutely loved the storyline behind that. You had the time travel, and then you had to defeat Soul at the end. I borrowed that off my buddy and I probably kept it 2 months longer than I said I would, because I just kept wanting to try out all the different like beast forms you could turn into and everything.
Yeah.
God.
Rocks.
Hello, person.
Hey, it's
We
JC.
It is?
They're muted though, so.
Which means they're contributing slightly more to the conversation than I am.
Gameplay. I just want to watch Fragment.
It's all good.
Fair enough. How you doing, man?
Oh well. Muted again.
I'll enjoy. Enjoy me watching my bar go up. Ah. Let me know when. Let me know when it's
Speak-
time for rebuffs.
Speak of. It's almost like you saw that.
Crazy.
Three of them.
3 of them?
Oh, well, that's not terrible.
No.
What? Nah, you were fine.
I hit the ground for a little bit, had a little nap.
Yeah.
The thing about the lesser version of those, the lower level version of those, are still hit just as hard.
Yeah, they really do. I remember the first time running into a portal of armor showguns. It's like, oh, these are cool, half health dead.
I'm glad I brought Gouda Knife. Other thing
know,
was
right?
showing up on one of my alts, and I'm dead.
You're up.
Wow,
No.
I hit you with an elixir and you still dropped.
Double no
Amen.
damage on them.
2 of them with 2 swords each, but then there's actually 3 of them. That's a lot of swords.
It is.
Oh, now I want to watch. What's that video called? Cautionary Tales of Swords? I think that's what it's called. It was like a web series for a little while.
I've never heard of it.
I've gotta look that up.
There's like 6 episodes or something. It's really good. The main guy in it though, like the actor who plays like Trip Fisk, who's the white-haired guy with the eye patch who tells you not to play with swords. He died like a couple years back, but like I only know about him from this piece of work, but like it's hilarious. There's a lot of swearing in it though.
Who cares about that?
This hallway looks like Sword.
It does. Missing a branch, but that was the absolute most fun part of that whole capture sequence, by the way. Just using sword, because like every strike feels like something's gonna proc.
So you guys are nasty.
We get by. We get by.
I like to think I'm passable at this point.
Nah, y'all niggas nasty.
It took me to level 93 to get into big kid hit points.
2000?
Yep.
I can't remember when I hit 2000.
Like 80.
I could fall a couple levels if I'm kidding.
I think
I
that
don't
would be
wanna grind again.
counterproductive.
Yeah, I don't want to grind again.
I fucking suck at this game.
Practice. It's once you get into a groove, it gets easier. Memorize your shortcuts.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's the memorization of the shortcuts is the biggest thing.
Okay.
Practice, party, and find something with a fire elemental attack.
Yeah,
Really?
the thing I was saying about Pokemon earlier with oh yeah, you can use the shortcut overlay too. That helps a lot.
Absolutely.
Well, I play Pokemon.
So like the elemental thing, like if you know what element the enemies are going up against, if they're weak against something that like, you have a move of, that can really help you clear through things really quickly.
Well, doesn't it depend on what area I'm in?
Every area can have any kind of enemy. That's the thing that a lot of us got wrong from the original game. I mean, there are different tables for every type, but there are just enemies that'll just show up, no matter what element they are.
And then you get free.
Yep.
Okay.
Always prepare for at least 2 elements if you can. More if you
Right.
can. More if you can do that. That's why.
Okay, so it's not just one that you need to prepare for.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess that's why I was playing Infection, and I was like, oh, okay. So. But I also played Fragment back when I was a JIT.
Sure you can. You can't draw one great big dinosaur and then the little dinosaur.
Hi, we all heard you like blading. Here's some armor generals.
Thank you.
We're good, and I look down and Emuz SP bars at like 100 some. He's just like, no.
You know, the chickens are the. It's always nice to see the chickens.
Honestly, one of my favorite monster designs.
Just a wee little knock.
It's just a flesh wound.
Y'all are rare, bro.
You know, there's one consolation prize. You can't get 4 of those in one portal. But you can get 2 portals of 3.
It could be.
Oh, that's reassuring.
I know. And I'm actually quite
Can't
quite
get 4,
scared
but
about
you
it.
can certainly get 6.
My lord, my liege.
What have you?
That time you look at Astro King as the safe monster.
That's one of those things you would never thought you'd utter, but yet.
Especially after the first time. Just getting murked by one.
My eye hurt.
Oh, sorry.
This is a long ass dungeon.
Yeah, it is.
That time I no damaged it.
Nice.
So do you always need a wave master?
I don't
doesn't
really think
hurt.
it helps, but like I don't think there's any rule to making a party in this game. Like I went into this game thinking like you had to like make sure there was party configuration, but like I've gone in like 3 wave masters, I've gone in like 3 heavy axes, and like it doesn't really matter usually.
Okay.
Nah.
You can even solo Wave Master.
Yeah.
Well, I'm a twin blade.
Twin Blades is one of the most balanced classes. You can solo very well.
Yeah.
Get it, once you
Oh,
get
yeah.
past that initial couple of levels where your accuracy is pretty
Yeah,
bad.
because it sucks. I'm sorry, lack of better word. It sucks dick in the beginning.
Yeah, a lot of the classes are just super painful for the first little while.
Yeah.
I tell everybody just to dump into accuracy, just so that you can at least try and make it through a little bit easier. Because there's
Instead of
nothing
missing
worse
all the
than
time.
yeah, you're sitting there just trying to attack over and over again, and you're just not hitting, and it's not fun.
Though keep in mind, if you don't have, you should try and have both types of skills because there are tolerant enemies of physical and magic. And that's the
Yeah,
Wave
right.
Master's biggest problem is that there are magic tolerant enemies and they can't really hit for anything else. But they do have Beast Banes to rely on, and you have Knight's Banes on the physical side.
Just sucks because like you either have to dedicate a shortcut to that and memorize that shortcut, or you're gonna have to go super fast in the menu while everything's happening and try and use it out of your menu on it while
you-
being attacked.
You shortcut that one. That's if you're. I'm coming. You
Alright.
definitely want to shortcut that one if you're doing a solo run with the Wave Master because
You were doing
You're
a solo
dead.
run.
you're dead. You run into a king worm, you won't even be able to use it on it anyway. So
Yeah.
35 Beast Banes and still nothing.
Well, can't twin
Not
blade
nothing. I
use
found an opportunity to use a Sprite Ocarina.
Can't twin blade use magic the same way?
Absolutely,
Well, not as well as wave master, but
absolutely. My
yeah.
Yeah.
my Twin Blade actually has a summon spell on it.
Yeah. You feel me? So
I had a
that's
friend
what
who
I was
played
doing.
like that, and it worked really well for them. But then they ended up just making a Wave Master, and then they just played Wave Master.
Yeah, but I mean, like, you know, it's something that you just do. Like, if I'm solo playing, then fuck it, I'm going to have some heals or I'm going to have some spells.
So arm's
as
pretty
a
good,
twin
yeah.
blade.
Yeah, Dow solo long arm.
Yeah,
is
solo
pretty good.
long arm's pretty good.
Long arm's a really good class as well. Just like all
Most
around really
broken
well
weapon in the
balanced.
game, I feel,
Yeah.
is long arm.
Yeah.
I just don't like long arm.
Should get. I didn't initially either, but when I made an alt with it, I kind of started to get why it's fun to play.
Right.
I don't
I
want
can
to-
understand.
Oh, not bad.
The reason why I like Twin Blade is because I played Infection.
You know,
That's fair.
there's not as many twin blades as there are other classes, so it's a good one to go and learn.
I find a lot of people jump off into the other classes because they don't want to play Twin Blade, so it's good to have people that play it.
It's super fun to me, honestly.
It has the
It
fastest.
is mechanically a beautiful class.
Watching it is fun. You like flip around and stuff.
Yeah.
hmm
You get the best
Plus, you have
death
such a great item selection.
the best death touch weapon in the game.
My favorite fucking skill is staccato.
Yeah.
Staccato is so amazing.
That's one I don't.
Not in a chronic like that. Yeah.
That's one
Yeah.
I tend to shy away from because it locks you in for so long.
Yeah, but it's so cool.
It is.
Oh yeah. It is definite badass.
And like hearing Kite say is like staccato. So fucking cool.
I think the part about this guy that's the most difficult is he doesn't get stunned, or if he does, it's
Yeah.
very minor.
Actually,
And now I'm just a little sad I don't have sword on me. Get those sweet, sweet elementals in.
Golden egg.
Only the goldenest of eggs.
Dang. That ash stroking was not amused.
No.
Just looked
So
at the party
you
and
don't-
said,
you-
Wave Master, that's the one.
Oh, you're
so
not
you don't get
amused.
experience from every monster?
You have to make sure you hit them, otherwise you don't hit them online.
Offline, you don't have to hit him at all. But when you're first
Nice.
when you're first starting, if you have a ROM spell, that's the best one. As long as it's not resisted, you'll hit at least once, even if it's for like 1 or 2 damage.
Oh, like the earth spells from?
ROM means the tornado spells. They come in
Oh,
they
the
come in
wind
most of
thing.
the. They come in most of the elements. Not all of them, but most of them.
Okay.
I think it's rebuff times.
Ah. Duly noted.
Y'all got it. I'm thinking of like infection in GU. So, ROM, I was wrong.
I think they only have they don't have as wide of a selection of magic spells in R2, and I think though there's very few ROM spells, and there's I think Gone ROM is one of the only ones. But it has been so long since I played R2.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It's a super dope game. You feel me?
I enjoyed it.
Mm-hmm.
My
Indeed.
problem is I have more rose-colored nostalgia for R1, even though I didn't play Infection or any of them when it came out because I didn't have a PS2. That was just like the game that I would like read about it in magazines and look up online and be like, I want to play this game. And I finally played it. I don't know. I think it was like 2010 or something when like PS2 emulation was like starting to do all right. Then I finally got to play it. But like because I watched Sign and like all that other stuff, I just have way more nostalgia for R1 stuff.
I only played Infection because I got it in what 03? I think that's when it came out.
I watched Sign and I wanted to play Infection after, but I just never had a PS2, and then I just never had. I don't think I've ever had a PS2 actually. I own Fragment, like I have the actual disc, but
Wow, that's crazy because I always wanted it, but I had to do the things to do. You feel me?
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Chest. This is a weird floor.
Yeah.
Yep.
But I was never able to get Mutation, Outbreak, and what's the last one?
Quarantine.
Quarantine.
Also known as the $500 game.
Yeah.
It's up to 5 now?
Someone
Yeah.
sold one for 5, yeah.
Wow. Makes the 180 I paid
100.
feel
No,
real good.
500.
Oh,
But still, 500 is still crazy.
Yeah, like what? Are you serious? Y'all gotta be joking.
No.
I wish I was, because that it's a barrier to prevent people from actually playing the game.
Yep.
500. Oh my god. Oh my god. I
that is crazy
only
price.
beat Infection. That's the only one I beat.
Infection, I got dirt cheap. Mutation, I got dirt cheap because the poor guy who had it only had a PS1 memory card and couldn't save, so he sold the lot on eBay.
My Jesus.
Mutation, I got for free twice.
Twice?
I knew a guy who had it. He didn't really want it, so he gave it to me, and he worked at GameStop. And he's like, I could get you the 4th game too. And I'm like, you don't have to. He goes, no, really, I could. And I'm like, okay. And he brought me the disc in a little paper sleeve like 2 weeks later, and it was another Outbreak.
Outbreak
But I
is,
wasn't going to argue.
hey, Outbreak is still somewhat expensive too. It's not as, but
Yeah, it's still the 3rd version. So yeah.
Yeah, I ended up passing it forward. I was looking for the anime disc for it anyway, so I managed to find a version with everything but the
Liminality?
game disc. And yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then Quarantine I picked up for about 180, about the same time I was finishing up last Recode. Got me all nostalgic for Infection, and while I was looking up stuff for Infection, because now my son was watching me play, I found out there was a translation project for Fragment. Actually, at that time, I don't think the translation was going on, it was just the Discord.
It was just
That I
people
saw.
playing.
Yeah. And not many, my goodness, was that a slow period.
Yeah, it was dead. I came in here, like, not here specifically, but, like, poked my head into Fragment shit, like, a couple of times, and it was just, like, literal cricket sounds. I was like, alright, I don't know what's gonna happen here, so I'm just not gonna...
I ain't
But yeah, I
gonna
don't-
put
Right,
my
I'm
job,
just
but,
gonna put my copy on sale.
I don't think
I-
I'm gonna ever own iMock at this point now, unless they do, like, a remaster, because, like, it's just way too expensive for 4 games.
Yeah, it is crazy.
I was lucky. I was lucky enough to just buy it when it was new.
I will admit it was a blast being able to sit down with the 4 Liminality discs and watch them all in a row. But, I mean, that's nothing you probably can't Google.
Well, yeah, because we literally watched that when we got the game. You feel me?
I think I have all of Liminality on my Plex server.
Nice.
It's been a long time since I've seen all of Liminality. I enjoyed it for its world building. It really did fill in some holes and that weren't explained, and it was nice to see more characters in the same world going through the same problems. Rebuff time.
Yeah.
And then, of course, you're sitting there looking, you're like, oh, they just said some keywords. And then you race back and put the game disc back in.
And have any of you watched Sign?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That was how I got into .hack in the first place.
Me too.
Yep.
I mean, to be honest, I got into it from Legend of the Twilight.
Oni-chan, Oni-chan!
There's the manga though, but like the manga was like one of the first mangas that I'd ever read, so I was just like super nostalgic for it.
The manga
That's
was
what made me
good.
want to- yeah, that's what made me want to get into Sign though.
I watch Sign
Like, I
on
saw-
Adult Swim all the time.
I taped it in
I saw-
Canada. It was on YTV, and I taped it off YTV on VHS tapes.
Mm-hmm. I was broke as a youngster, so
I feel that.
I watched Sign. I was just like, "Oh yeah, it's on Adult Swim. Can I watch it? Yeah, I can watch this."
I remember my buddy bringing it up so much, and he was honestly hyping it to the point where I didn't want to see it. Like, there was just too much chatter, and eventually the one day I gave it a shot, and it was the Grunty episode. Where Subas
My
is taking
wife
care of that
hates
baby
that
Grunty.
episode.
And
Every
Super
time
also,
that show,
he was
she's
a
like,
wave master,
yeah.
but he's also
I
a
think-
hacker. But,
Honestly, I think that was kind of the perfect episode for me, though, because it was so different from anything else you were seeing at the time. Like, everything was either super action or it was Wolf's Rain.
oh, you watch
Which
Wolf's
was-
Rain too?
I remember Wolf's Rain. It was beautiful, but talk about depressing a hyena.
Yeah, it was
Like, that show was just
I'm not even-
heavy.
Yeah, it hurt. It hurt. You feel me?
Funny enough, in the Twilight Arrow, the song that I put when there wasn't any music was Gravity, but I ran it through a filter to make it sound like it was a broken record. I got introduced because someone I was interested in. She was basically talking about it, and I thought I'll check it out. And I saw it on Adult Swim. The first episode I ever saw was the Waiting for Godot kind of episode, where Mimuru's just sitting out, and that was my first one.
Wait a minute. What anime are we talking about?
Sign.
Sign.
Oh, that one hurts. You
That
know,
is such a wonderful episode.
I know you're there. Oh, you're not nice. Once we get to the next floor, I think we might have to rebuff at least the rigs and the Murtaghs.
Probably not a bad idea to start.
But,
Nice.
what were you saying, Emi?
Oh, yeah, that was the Raining in Godot episode. Was the first one I saw, and then I went out and I sought it out, and I sought it out not then, but also at the same time the IRC chat I was running, they recommended it as well. So I decided, you know what, I'll give it a shot. Saw that episode, and then I was just hooked. And then when I got through the ending, I was like, okay, so there's games, right? 2 of them are out. I'll buy the first one. I finished that in like a week, and I had to go buy the second one. And then I had to wait months for 3 and 4, and that was awful.
Yeah.
Firecat egg. Bearcat egg. Bearcat egg. Bearcat egg. cat egg. There, cat egg. golden egg.